If you're finding it impossible to consistently stay away from junk food and takeout, then there's a dynamic that you need to know about because it's probably a big part of why you're struggling. Pleasure is an incredibly important human need, and it's a big part of how we find meaning in our lives. Right? We don't get nostalgic about folding laundry and work deadlines. No, it's those moments of joy that we hold on to. But while pleasure is really important to lead a fulfilling life, it is not necessary for survival. And so when your to-do list gets too big, it becomes incredibly easy to put those enjoyable activities right at the bottom of the pile. And when that happens, if you have nixed everything fun and enjoyable out of your life, then often food becomes the only reliable source of pleasure that you have access to. And so when you try to remove those foods in an attempt to eat healthier, it means that you are depriving yourself of that last little bit of joy. And on top of that, when people start to eat healthier, that means that they're starting to pack in more and more tasks on that to-do list. Things like meal planning, elaborate meal preps, exercising more, which only pushes pleasure further and further down on your list of priorities, which means that food is doing a lot more heavy lifting. You can see that it's just not sustainable. So if this is the situation you find yourself in, what can you do about it? Number one is to acknowledge that you need pleasure and to make sure that any food that you're eating to support your physiology is also tasty and something you really like. What would it look like if pleasure was as high of a priority when choosing meals as health? And number two is to prioritize pleasure in other parts of your life so that food is not the only way that you're getting enjoyment. Actively put enjoyable activities at the top of your priority list, even if they're really, really, really small things. That way, food is not doing so much heavy lifting. Hope this helps.